I cannot believe that I actually got away with this whilst I was in military. And it totally backfired on the person trying to get me in this shit in the first place. But this is one of the stories that it never leaves me head. Whenever I'm thinking about my journey throughout the tattoo industry, this one always stands out massively because it were hysterical. And for anybody that's had somebody try and get them in shit and it hasn't worked, and you kind of stand there thinking, yeah, dickhead, that didn't work, did it? Then you'll understand why I love this story. It was actually during my first ever tattoo on a person, which was my first ever tattoo. Anybody that's familiar with me or my story, you know I didn't learn up mats. I did everything wrong at the beginning. It's not how I advise people to start. I've trained people from around the world, hundreds of thousands of people, how to do things correctly. I wasn't one of those people. I did it wrong. And that's why I'm so determined to give people the correct guidance. Now, like I say, when I did my first tattoo, I was in military. We're in a block where you lived in a room with 4 other men. All right. So I'd got this kit. There was somebody else tattooing on camp. I thought I can do a better job than him. So I went and bought a kit. One of the lads volunteered, Ben, tattoo me. So like an idiot, again, I'm not condoning this behaviour. Do not, if you're learning how to tattoo, please watch the videos on my YouTube channel because there's an exact formula that you can follow to do things in the right order. This video is not that, it's the complete opposite. Do not follow what I'm telling you. I did, because it's completely wrong. Just for some quick context, I've been an artist, a tattooist for 16 years, and all that started whilst I was actually in the military. So like I said, it was a weekend. Most of the camp had gone home. Weekends, they'd all pissed off back to where they're from. I didn't go home that weekend. I think I was actually skint and I didn't have the money to go home. I'd spent my last bit of money on this tattoo kit, and one of the lads come round to the room. So there were 4 of us in this room and there was only 2 of us in on the weekend. The other 2 lads had gone home. For those of you that are not familiar with a military camp and how it works, you have sergeants, corporals, whatever ranks they are, on duty that are walking around checking that everything's in order and things are running smoothly. So obviously I were wanting to do this tattoo illegally, so to speak. I shouldn't have been doing it, but I did. Now, we locked the bedroom door knowing that this sergeant were going to be doing his rounds, and just so he couldn't walk in straight away. And I was doing tattoo on my bed and we just didn't even hear him. We had some music on, machine were obviously going, bzz, coil machine, so it was quite loud. You could hear it from right down corridor. And this sergeant must have come into our block and heard this machine and music going. And I heard dreaded bang at door, bang, bang, bang. I thought, fuck. Instantly we started whispering. We're like, shit, what do we do? So I can remember just shoving all tattoo equipment under my bed, all still cables plugged in, everything. It just all got shoved under the bed, bedding pulled right down to the floor. Lad just quickly chucked his jumper on over a fresh tattoo, just trying to cover it up, and we sat there as if nothing would happened. It was banging at door again. Then we finally unlocked it and allowed him to come in. A quick message to everybody that signed up to the membership program. Without all of you guys, this channel just would not be possible at all. So thank you. And we've got so many big plans for the future. So if you want to become a part of it and help the channel grow, and also get 2 exclusive follow-along tattoo lessons every single week, plus a load more cool free stuff just chucked in there willy-nilly. It's just $14.99 a month, thereabouts, for literally as long or as little as you want. But I'll be honest with you, it's the thing that really helps us keep making these videos for you. So if you do want to be a part of it and help, check the link in the description. Thank you. It was banging at door again. Then we finally unlocked it and allowed him to come in. Now, he was covered in tattoos, this sergeant. I'm not going to mention his name because it would just cause problems if he ever seen this video. But you know who you are if you're seeing this. And still my answer is fuck you. So he walked in. What was that noise? What noise, Sergeant? He knew fine well it was a tattoo machine. I don't know what I was thinking trying to get away with it and not just coming clean straight away. He said, I said, all right, what music? And he knew what it was. And he just wanted to see if I was going to tell him the truth. But I just didn't. I just kept denying it. I just said, no, what music? He says, no, I could hear something. And I got the gist then that he knew what was going on. Long story short, he ended up saying, look, I'm not fucking stupid. I've just heard a tattoo machine going, where is it? And he was like scouring around room looking. And out at corner of my bed, under the bed, a part of cable were hanging out that I'm not fucking fully shoved under. So he just lifted all bedding up and obviously all the kit were there. Obviously he hit the roof and he explained to me, look, the biggest thing that's pissed me off is you're trying to deny it. I'm not stupid. I know what a tattoo machine sounds like. I'm covered in tattoos, etc. And then he just gave me like a bit of a pre-warning. He said, look, it's weekend. None of the officers or anything are in. You're in big shit come Monday. And I think this were on the Saturday or even the Friday. So I had the rest of the weekend dreading it, thinking, fuck me, I wonder what punishment's gonna be. Anyway, Monday morning come, we were out on parade, which were right outside my bedroom window. And I was late that morning, so I was quickly shoving all my clothes on, and instead of running right around the building to Parade Square, I just jumped out my bedroom window and shut window down behind me and joined the queue, so to speak, fell in line. We did all those morning rituals, making sure everybody were there, etc. Then they dismissed us and we could all go off to what we had on for the day. But straight after the parade, he walked up to me straight away and said, look, ASM wants a word with you. I thought, fuck's sake. So he'd literally grasped me up straight up the ranks, and I were in a meeting then in front of ASM. So my arsehole had just gone. I thought, wow, I'm in for it now. He's actually reported me. I had to actually miss work that morning because this meeting was so important. Anyway, I stood to attention outside door, walked in front of ASM, sir, and he gave me a right arse chewing. All about the health and safety, if he'd have had to go to hospital, if he'd have got an infection. This arse drilling went on for a long time. And I thought, God, he's just not laying off here. I just had to stand there and kind of like take it on the chin. Obviously, I took pictures of the tattoo that I'd done. And I had loads of pictures on my phone of different designs, loads that I'd drawn up on A4 paper, displaying my artistic ability at the time. So anyway, after this ASM had been drilling me, he said, right, let's have a look at your tattoo work anyway. So I showed him the one tattoo that I'd done and then showed him a load of pictures of the artwork, and his attitude just completely changed. I expected getting a chopped head. But he said, oh, you're actually quite good at drawing, aren't you? I said, yes, sir, I'm all right. So when are you doing mine? Oh, fucking hell. The tide had turned anyway. I didn't get into any trouble at all. And after dinner, we have to have another parade. This sergeant, bald-headed bloke, complete arsehole, thought that he'd got me into shit. Well, he must have not known the outcome from mine and ASM's meeting. So he come walking over with this smug look on his face. He said, so how did this morning go? I said, fucking all right, Sergeant. I said, in fact, he's booked in. Just walked off with a massive grin on my face. So yeah, it was just a behind enemy lines kind of thing. It were on military camp, and every time I think of that story, just the fact that my sergeant had caught me doing something, thought that I were gonna, by grassing on me, little snitch, thought that I were gonna get in loads of trouble, and it just didn't plan out how it would. It's like I can always fall in shit and come out smelling like roses, and I just like it as a story. This video is a little bit different to the rest of the videos on the channel. It's just basically, I've got absolutely hundreds of these stories throughout my career. Some are absolutely hysterical, some the complete opposite. Honestly, and some of the stuff that's happened during my tattoo career has been life or death situations, some of them. But if you have enjoyed this more story typed one, a little bit about me and my journey along the tattoo industry, let me know in the comments and I can always make some more. But as always, thank you for watching. Go check the rest of the channel out and I'll see you at next one. Cheers.